Morning, guys. 2 weeks clean today of all mood altering substances apart from the diazepam and diazepam, which I've been given therapeutically, but I'm going to start weaning myself off them too. As I was saying in an earlier video, just about the dreams of early recovery, a lot of the time they can become quite real. Especially if you're trying to give up smoking as well and you're wearing a patch, don't wear it to bed. I wake up a lot of the times thinking that something is real, and then I look around and I'm like, oh, this is where I am. To tell you the truth, guys, I've got a bit of anxiety here sometimes, just to do with other people. You know, going through that physical withdrawal was, if you look back to it in retrospect, it was like not easier, but like now that my emotions are all coming up, it's making it very difficult to to feel like I'm included, because I've always felt isolated, if you know what I mean. And I don't mind isolating, but okay, maybe it's not so much that, but it's more that I have never been able to feel love, and I've found it a bad way of coping with it. So I've kept my emotions deep inside me for so long through opiates, and opium, and opioids, and methamphetamine, and alcohol, that they're coming up, and they're going into alert overdrive, saying like just anything that happens to me, even on a minor scale, is considered quite intense emotionally. I can feel it right now. It's in the bottom of my stomach, just like trying to rise, and I think it's just that forcing of it down that I'm so used to, or a coping mechanism, the coping mechanism that didn't work with drugs, that is doing this. And we're all in different places here, but I guess I have a intimidated nature, not physically. Like, I've never been in a fight. I'm not physically intimidated by anyone. I know I'm safe here. I'm just psychologically intimidated. So a lot of it is just alpha male mind games. You know, accusing me of not of isolating. And when I'm isolating, I'm not. I'm doing these videos. I'm writing music. I'm writing a techno song at the moment. I'm talking to old friends who really care about me. So I'm not isolating. And like, it's just, if you've ever been to a sober living facility or a rehab, you'll understand that some people are just so concerned with others' recovery. And this is just me getting off my chest, because ultimately it comes down to me and me alone and me inside. But it does make it a bit of a tricky situation to get yourself around, you know? Especially if you're a shy, little scared child like I am. Well, that's coming up from inside me because I've been like hiding it for so many years. So yeah, dreams and early recovery, I mean, it's a good sign because your brain is making new memories. It's starting to work the way it should again. Sleep might take a while. Even last night, the night before I had a good night's sleep last night, it didn't, it wasn't one of those nights that felt like it was going forever, but definitely in and out of dream-like states. Waking up a few times, never got up, just waking up a few times. So yeah, 2 weeks clean, and yeah, definitely feeling the full effect of post-acute withdrawal syndrome. Or I wouldn't even call it that, I'd just call it the rising of emotion. So yeah, I don't know how I feel today, guys. A bit anxious at the moment. But it does get easier, and it fluctuates throughout the day, and that makes me know it's all circumstantial, and it's all passing, it's all temporal. Yeah, but this is anxiety. It distracts me from the things that I'm really interested in. I think anxiety contributes to depression, which distracts me from being interested in what I am interested in: quantum mechanics, the way the world works, even creationism. Like, I want to learn about that. Not that I'm supporting any of these ideas. General relativity, special relativity. I mean, you might think, of course they conflict, but I'm interested. Even the flat Earth story, it's a story. they're all stories. I mean, science is theoretical, and I believe in science the most because it makes most sense to me. But who doesn't love a good story, and who doesn't want more information? But when I'm in this state, I find it hard to get out of it. Yeah, I get paranoid thoughts that people are talking about me, probably due to my massive, no, probably, I'm not going to say methamphetamine, because I haven't used that in 8 weeks, but, but it could still be that, but, like, I've always felt shy and paranoid around alpha males, I, this guy, this one particular alpha obviously has a bipolar. Like, I don't know if he's aware of it, but I can tell he's up and down, up and down, up and down, can't sleep, manic. There was a storm last night, it was manic. And when he's down, it resonates off him, and it really does. I think it affects everybody. I'm just not speaking for everybody, but it affects me. So I just steer clear, and, but at the end of the day, he believes that his word is his word, and what he says goes to the whole sober living facility. Anyway, that's my little rant over it, guys. 14 days clean. I guess I got to look up at the stars, Got a few things coming up. Tattoo tomorrow. Friday, I'm seeing my mum at the beach and meeting an old friend. So, there's all these things that I can't be grateful for. Well, I am grateful for. It's just in early recovery, as many of you are probably aware, it's just hard to deal with those feelings, because I believe drug addiction turns, if like some levels of drug addiction, you're anxious and scared as a child, and then eventually this accumulates. No one tells you what these feelings are of hurt and tragedy and love, and then you get to a point in your teens, early teens for some, 2019 for me, where I found a substance that made me feel whole. It took away all that anxiety, and it replaced the anxiety that I was using to cover up my emotions. So instead of anxiety covering my emotions, it was now a substance of misuse, and that continued for 10 years. So that's 10 years of damage done to my body. So I guess I got to be a bit, out of my brain, a bit easier on myself. But yeah, thanks for listening, guys.